Just woke up right now, and so I was being harassed, targeted. They don't want me to go to sleep comfortably. Yeah, we're dealing with extremely hateful beings, beings of hate, ignorance. They're negative, like they're bad, bad. When I say bad, bad, that's all there is. There is no good in there. Like, I could be bad and still be good, but they're bad, bad. They're all the way bad, and they're only bad. And not bad like all in your face, chaotic. Like, some of them are, but not all of them. Anyways, so when I make up my mind to go to bed and I go and walk to bed, and I actually they have a protocol that they created, a system. They target me a certain type of way, and they do it in the hopes that I start to believe what they're doing, that what they're doing is true, because they're like devil worshippers, and their thing is lies and deceptions, all the negative things that a human should never be about, right? So they turn on this protocol, and it's linked to the AC. You probably won't hear it if I got the AC on right now, but I turned it off just like before I started making breakfast and stuff, right? So the moment I turned it off, the voices disappear. It's a non-stop gossiping program, or whatever it is they got going on, and it's been going on now for some time, and like it's like over a year now probably that they've been doing that to me now. And before, I couldn't sleep. There was like a few months I went through, I just couldn't sleep because it was so intense. I would just go and lay in my bed, and it was just nonstop saying things, and some of the things that I would say too. So they feed off my memory of my past experiences and stuff like that. And they would go and say things, and I mean, it's just nonstop, blah, but yeah, this and that, and think some of the things that I would say, something, things related to me, and it's just like nonstop the whole way through until I go to sleep. Until either I go to sleep, or they just, if I pay attention, if I don't retract my energy from listening to them, or cancel that program or the protocol they got going on, they'll keep going, and they'll keep going. It's all night, and it's all night. They don't stop. Right now, they're trying to let me see, annoyance. They're trying to use annoyance to get to me right now and infiltrate and see if they could make me slip on words and stuff like that, like they usually would in my other videos. That's the Knights Templar, Freemasons, the Illuminati, and them. They're real. They're not a conspiracy theory. They're real. And their thing is to target people, mess with people's minds and shit like that. Um, they deal with mockery a lot. So some of the things I say, they go and try to see if they can make it seem like if it's happening, even though it's not. So if you're one of those people that don't believe, that don't know anything, and they start to target you, and you start to believe some of the things that they're doing, they're projecting at you or whatever, they're illusions, they're lies. And if you start to believe it, it's like when they say you can't believe the devil, you can't give the devil any power with your words. That's that's sort of what they mean. Right now, you see, I'm having a little inconsistency in my voice. That's literally them doing that right now. And if I don't cancel, if I don't do something about it right now, ignore it or cancel it or whatever, if I don't do something about it, they will try to keep increasing their intensity. Like right now, I just mentioned it. I pointed at what they're doing to me, and the energy started to fall apart. You see what I mean? So the annoyance didn't work and they went through inconsistencies. You see what I mean? They're doing it right now. They were doing it right now. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're extremely hateful. Right now I have a little inconsistency, low energy at the bottom or something like that. You see, I'm telling you that they go through from one to another, and now the bottom energy, whatever. Oh yeah, the charging port in my phone. Like if there's energy coming from the phone affecting me because the video is taking memory from the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll try to, like, right now I feel like there's this energy right here. So direct, okay, it's directed to my eye from, they make believe like if they got one of them inside of my eye, right in front of my eye, but it's there and I can't see it and shit like that. Like, he went to go one of these. He went to go do one of these. Like, if that's one of their what you call it, one of their ways to try to level up their tactics. They go like this with a certain type of energy that they got it. They got an army. They literally got an army. Right now, they're trying to make me fart right now so they could work through it. They literally do shit like that right now. It's literally trying to come out right now and a little bit. So they're extremely hateful. I'm telling you, and I don't feel like myself right now because they either said something and is trying to work with me right now. Okay, the light of Lucifer. They're talking about that I said it. That I spoke about one of the things that I wanted to talk about. He's going, oh, he said it. If you heard it in the background, loss of energy. Yeah, now they're just trying to like do it while I'm speaking. Like you see, and like they do it in a lot of different ways. They're targeting. It's not just one way or another. So it's a Knights Templar who like to come after me a lot and play with, but it's not only them. There's a lot of ranks in Freemasonry. There's Scottish and York Rite. They have different chapters and they deal with the different types of ways of doing things. They have a satanic army. It's a satanic army and they have different chapters. They also have like gangs who model their ways after Freemasonry. See what I mean? So and like there's a lot of like people out there who emulate the Illuminati or the Freemasons ways. You see, I'm having a little inconsistency right now. And they're doing it through my eye, my mind. So there's a lot of people who emulate the Illuminati in order to get like pussy or to get jobs. And they sell out and they start to act like them or they start to listen to them because they like to do a lot of telepathy. They also do a lot of counseling. Like sometimes you hear voices in your head telling you better, but it's not to help you. It's so that you listen to them, so that you can end up selling out, or whether it's through you not knowing or willingly. Like you either not. Some people make a decision to sell out. Like yo, it looks like a good idea. They have it well put together. They could get you jobs and shit like that, or you get laid, or they could warn you about certain potential dangers and shit like that, stuff like that. They like to know. They're liars and deceivers. They're devil worshippers. They're against the truth, but they like to know. If you don't know, they take it as a way for them to want to know so that they could be ahead of you. You see what I mean? So that they can manipulate you and trick you, lie to you, and say things in ways that are not the way they're telling you. Because they're not, they're fucking devil worshippers. They're not gonna tell you the whole truth. They're not gonna tell you things the way they are. They want you to join without you knowing, so that you don't know what you're getting into. You see what I mean? The fucking devil worshippers is exactly what you heard of in the Bible. Like, even though the whole religion thing is not exactly what they told you, but they embody wickedness, negativity, all of that negative stuff that I told you about, the bad, bad. You see, and they even said it right now before I said it. Bad, bad. They said it, because it goes along with what I was saying. Bad, bad. When I said it a little later than when they said it. You see what I mean? But that's one of their tactics too. That they like to. My storage is running low right now. I gotta delete some videos. But like, that's one of the tactics too, where they be saying things that is already there for me to say. Like sometimes, and they do it because, like I said, they do a mockery on me where I'm about to say something, and they like I told you, they do it through. They do it. I know how they do it, but they like to be ahead of me, right? But it's fucking impossible. But since I allow it so that they could be here, so I could expose them to you, they make believe like if they could do what they're making believe that they're doing. They like to say things before you say it. Or in my case, I'm not you, because you're not exposing them to the level I'm exposing them. So they're coming at me a specific type of way. I gotta end this video soon because the memory on my phone is low. But they're coming at me in tricky ways. Like I said, they're linking voices to the AC, and they're saying things related that to me, or things that I would say. So some of the things that I hear them say is like inadvertent and stuff like that. And they're saying things from my mind, but they're saying it through them inadvertently. You see what I mean? And like I said, it's like they like to say things before I say it, because they believe that if they say it before I say it, that like it's messing it up for me, or like if when I say it, it's losing substance. But they're about nothing, and I know that they're about nothing. They're liars and deceivers. Lies is about nothing. It doesn't have solidarity. It doesn't have anything backing it up. The truth does. Even lies is created from the truth. You see what I mean? But their lies have nothing to back it up. You know what I'm saying? So what they're doing, it doesn't really have any real effect because it's about nothing. But I want to bring it out. I want to bring out what they're doing so that I could expose them to you, and we could get rid of them. We could take out the trash. They're filth. They're shit. They're like they represent all of that filthy low stuff. But they act like they're big and bright, and like like it says in the Bible. The Bible does have some things right about them. It does. Okay, I'm having a little inconsistency, low levels going on. But anyways, before I end the video, the Bible does describe what they're like. They're really somewhat like what the Bible describes they're like: low, dirt, filth, lies, deceptions, arrogance. They're all about that shit. They just act like they're not because they gotta act. The lies is about acting like you gotta hide and act like if it's not what it is. You see what I mean? But anyways, yo, subscribe to my channel. I'm exposing the devils amongst us. They have devils with not devils, you know. Anyways, they have members within the government structure in a lot of different levels of society. So stay tuned, subscribe, and spread the word. All right.